Hey guys, this is Mary Jane and we are now on our fourth video on how to improve spoken English without a speaking partner. So let's move on to tip 12. Prepare for specific situations. Are you learning to speak English for a specific reason? So for example, are you learning English so you can get a job in an English-speaking company? For in that case, you have to practice English that will help you in an interview. Are you learning English so you can make friends in America? Then you'd need a different kind of English for that. So before you go to a place where you have to speak English, you can always practice what you might have to say. And if you're preparing to go, for example, to a restaurant, or you might even want to have conversations, let's say in a restaurant, and you want to know how they would sound like. So try to answer the questions a waiter might ask you and try talking about food and menus too. So you will feel more confident, especially when you are prepared. 13. Learn exceptions and use them. So if you've been learning English for a while, you probably know that English has, let's say, it's full of, let's say, expectations, especially for its rules. A lot of learners usually will get angry at this, but here's what you can do. Use those expectations to speak English better. It would be impossible to learn all the exceptions of the language, but you can, of course, focus on groups of exceptions and learn one or two groups every week. And also, the next step in this is just to really use these exceptions that you've learned. In order for you to do this, you can use any other, let's say, tip on this list. So just take the exceptions and then use them as much as you can, especially in your conversations. And soon, they'll be so common that you will be able to use them naturally and you won't be thinking too much about it anymore. All right. So some examples of exceptions or irregularities that you can learn are, for example, you have your irregular plurals, you have irregular verbs, you have exceptions in pronunciation. Example, I before E, except after C. Exceptions and so on. So don't miss, of course, this is really great practice. So don't miss the chaos of English pronunciation poem. So if you want to see hundreds of pronunciation exceptions in just a couple of minutes, so I would recommend that you try to do that poem by heart. So hopefully you will be able to learn it by heart. And it can be very challenging, but you will be learning about a lot of the exceptions in that poem. So please try to check that out if you can. Thank you.